why are you dressed like that? Don't you want some attention? And I couldn't believe it. So then I pushed him because I was so mad. I was like, what are you talking about? Don't talk to me like that. And my boyfriend at the time saw me push him. He pushed me back. My boyfriend got on top of him. They started fighting. We all get kicked out, and I'm sitting in the car feeling totally disgusting with my boyfriend who had a busted lip at the time. And I'm like, I caused this. I felt horrific. And then I just will never forget, as I was taking a shower and when you get touched in a place where it's a foreign person, you feel disgusting. I felt numb from the waist down because it was such a violation, you know? And I'll never forget, it took years to understand that there's a difference between uneducated, ignorant men and real men who stand up and do the right thing. Yes, shout out to that for sure.
That's crazy.
And then I started to think about getting dressed too, like, can we wear things that are body skimming? Can we show off our body and be proud of what God gave us without...
Yes, you can. That's your right.
That's
you can wear whatever you want and nobody should touch you.
I hate to say it though, Jeannie.
And here's what I realized too. A woman's style can give off any message. That's our power. That's our right. But a woman's style will never say, this is yours.
Right.
Yeah, ever.
No, never.
But Jeannie,
no, you're absolutely right.
I hate to say, even women who don't dress, a certain way, they're still gonna do that. I know for me, y'all know, like, I hardly ever wear, like, things
Scantily
showing...
clad things.
Although I'm working on it a little bit. I like to show
Tamara.
just a little bit.
Yeah.
But I can remember, I was sheltered, honestly. So I lived on a sound stage 4 years, living that childhood, actress kind of a life.
And
so that
no one ever came on to you guys?
No, but not until we turned 18. And I kind of like...
Filled out.
Came into the world.
Right.
Like, hello, world.
Yeah, you had your parents to protect you.
Yes, I did have my parents. But not only that, it's the way men look at you. They don't have to touch you.
Yeah.
Yep.
You can sense that they're undressing you with their eyes.
Yes.
And I remember as a young girl just feeling like, oh God, do I have to hide even more?
Question it for
you
a
question
second.
yourself a little bit. But obviously, now that I'm older,
Well,
I know that...
remember, you were right about
that's
that,
not
because I remember when I was young, it was about 12, and 12, I was like, I had a body of a 30-year-old. Okay? I was like, because I was always a big girl, and I remember walking in my neighborhood, and this old man, he said something so disgusting. And, I'm from Detroit. I went and told my mama. My mama went down, and believe me, that man never touched me again or said anything to me ever again. It's just...
Do you guys think, I'm just honestly curious, there's a lot of women in our audience. How many of you feel that you have ever been sexually harassed?
Yeah.
That's a lot of hands that just went up, you guys.
Yeah.
I think it goes both ways too. Let's
That's
just
what
be
I was gonna
honest.
ask,
There's men out there, because I got to speak up for the men, where women, I think it just becomes a level of understanding respect and space.
Boundaries.
Boundaries. Because nobody ever deserves to touch anybody else. Period.
Well, more importantly, too, it's not abusing your power if you're in a position of power. To understand that just because you're the boss, okay, I can use myself as an example. I'm on a television show. A lot of people want to be on television. They want to pitch their product, and they want to do. I could go out and be like, yeah, I can get you on the reel if you give me some of that, right?
You could.
But I don't do that. That's not what you do as human beings. You respect each other. I think that's why everybody's so angry about this, is that people are abusing their power and making these false promises. And, especially when you're young, you don't know. She was young. Somebody kissing her in the mouth. You don't do that to somebody. You have to fight. We have to start respecting each other. And I also want to say that if you're a woman out there that you're experiencing harassment, please just say no. Tell them to stop. Look them in the eye and tell them, I am not okay with this. Stop. Please. That at least gives you some power. Stand up for yourself. It's okay. You'll be all right. Believe that.